Hello everybody, how you doing? It's currently Monday, middle of the day. It's Easter Monday. Just wanted to make a real quick video in the middle of the day. I wanted to just talk about something to consider when if you're thinking about stretching your conch piercings. It's just a little on the fly video. I feel it might be beneficial to anybody who actually considering it. Something just worth thinking about. As I don't know how well you can see out the window there, but yeah, it's really hot and sweaty at the moment. It's probably the hottest day of the year so far. I'm just doing a little overtime shift, being as it's what do you call it, bank holiday. I've just delivered to an old folks retirement community type place. Done a whole load of deliveries in one little park. So I've been rushing about up and down for the last. It's taken about 2 hours to do 13 deliveries, so that's actually pretty good going. But anyway, yeah, so what I wanted to just mention, something to think about, is with the conch piercings, like I say, something I do find about this time every year, or whenever it starts to get, the weather starts to heat up and get a bit warmer, for some odd reason, just for the first few days of hot weather, my conches seem to swell up and they don't hurt at all. They just swell right up and get crusty. Literally just not even for a week, for 3 or 4 days. But it seems to happen. It seems to happen pretty much every year, and every time there's a particularly hot patch. So I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced this, or if it's just a thing I'm just unfortunate and it happens to happen to me. But yeah, it's something I do notice, especially now that they're starting to get a little bit bigger. I say when they were little, it wasn't a problem, or at least I certainly never noticed it when they were little, or when they were first pierced. And I don't know if it's something that would happen if they were punched rather than having them stretched, because I've literally stretched them all the way from 1.6. So yeah, it's something worth considering if you are considering stretching. It wouldn't surprise me if actually punching them out does get rid of the swelling, because I would assume, at least in part, it's to do with the pressure. And obviously when you punch the tissue right out, as opposed to stretching it, you're literally getting rid of the tissue. Oops, just got a text. You're literally getting rid of the tissue, and so that minimises a lot of the actual pressure of the tissue on the against the jewellery. Because obviously you just make a nice neat little hole, and then the jewellery slots in just about perfectly. Like I say, I don't really know if this actually happens to anybody else at all. I can't say I've ever noticed anybody noticing it, but it might just be one of those things that it happens to people and they just don't mention it. So I figured it couldn't hurt to mention it in a video. Just like I say, just something quick to just something quick for people to think about, something worth considering if it is something you're planning on doing further down the line. But yeah, I've actually I have been wearing my ears, but just because of the the tape, because I've been sweating so much running about for the last couple of hours. The combination of the sweat and the slipperiness of the tape there, they just kept sliding out. So yeah, I just gave up and took them out. That's the only reason I'm currently not wearing those. Nothing to do with the conches being swollen or anything like that. But yeah, that was literally all I wanted to say. I just thought it might be something worth bringing to people's attentions. And yeah, I will. I've got a little bit of paperwork I have to do now that I've finished my route, and also I'm filling out a holiday form. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's literally all I wanted to say. Hopefully you can see me okay. I've got you currently plugged into the USB port in the truck, so hopefully you can actually see me okay. I'm having to hold the camera slightly awkwardly, or the phone slightly awkwardly, should I say? So yeah, that's literally it. I think that's all I wanted to say. Might just be worth putting that out there just for food for thought, I suppose. But yeah, it's yeah. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Easter. Ta-ra.